Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie from Stephanieohsolovely on YouTube. Today's video is not an outfit of the day. It's not a haul, but I think it's an important video for me to discuss, especially being plus size myself. This video is all about relationships and love for plus size women, and I think it's important because there's not a lot of videos like this out there that just focus on um, like relationship wise for plus size women. And I just wanted to make sure that my subscribers knew that this just isn't a fashion video, but it's more of an inspiration channel for plus size women. So I want to feel like an outlet to you guys for you guys to ask any questions about it or anything. I'm discovering more about it, and I'm sure other people are discovering more about it too. And I just want to, get some feedback on some things. And the actual purpose of this video, why I got inspired to do it now, because last night my mom said, she made a statement to me that I I guess most people would take as offensive and rude and ignorant, but I took it not so literally. Maybe I should have taken it worse than how I did. I'm not going to share what she said yet, though. So I need you. I know this video is going to be long because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, but if you really have a passion for learning more about relationships and love, please, please, please finish watching the video. I promise you will learn a lot. And I'm sorry for all my family members who are going to see this. You might get offended by anything that I say, or but most of the stuff is going to be about me personally and the relationships that I've been in. So let me get started with that. So as you know, plus size women, I feel, get the last pickings on everything. Clothes, men, everything. And it's gotten to the point where, me personally, I feel like there are not that many men. I'm 20 years old, and I feel like my generation just don't have that many men that appreciate a girl besides her looks and just appreciate her for her personality. And it's hard. I really get discouraged. I know some other plus size women out there might get discouraged too. And you always see all these movies like The Holiday with Queen Latifah or Fat Girls with Monique, and they end up with good looking guys. Now, I'm starting to learn that just because you're good looking doesn't mean that you know how to treat a woman right. So I'd rather have a guy that isn't as good looking but knows how to treat me the way I want to be treated. And don't define yourself by how you look, girls. I'm really, really being really real with you guys. When I was in middle school, I had really, really bad body image, and I was always the bigger girl in school. And it kind of hurt, because it didn't hurt because I was just living my life. I didn't care about any guys back then, but yeah, I was always considered the big girl. And not only was I the big girl, I was the only black girl in most of my classes because I lived in the suburbs. Oh, it was torture for me. I had fun though. It wasn't I let that get me down, but I had really bad body image because as I moved into high school, my best friends, I had a little home group of friends, all got boyfriends, and I was just sitting here single, oh my God, this is awkward. And I was just oh my God, seriously, is anybody gonna ever have a crush on me? I don't think I ever had a guy have a crush on me in middle school or high school. And I was is anybody gonna even have a crush on me? I mean, when is this gonna end? So starting maybe in 7th or 8th grade, I came home on the bus and I would cry every single day. Never told anybody about it until now. So if I start crying now, I'm not trying to get emotional or anything, but I cried every single day, and I prayed to God Lord, I know you're not forsaking me, but what's going on? Why can't I find a guy that just likes me for who I am? And the hardest part about that was it having the body image along with not finding a guy that even likes you. Like, they like you as a friend, but not as a like dating material. First of all, I thought that this is also what I want to say. Don't get in a relationship just to get in one. That is the worst turn off for me ever. I hate when guys do it. I hate when girls do it. You may be fat, skinny. I don't care. Don't get in a relationship just to get in one. I don't know why. Maybe this is just my opinion, but I don't know why people like to do that. Like, oh, I'm just dating around. I'm not looking for anything serious. Then don't date somebody. Like, don't consider yourself dating and put yourself in that category of boyfriend, girlfriend. That's not going to be a smart move for you, because when somebody else starts getting feelings, especially if you don't tell the other person, if you don't tell the guy or the girl, and they start getting real feelings for you, and you're just like, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious, you're going to crush that person and waste their time. I've never been one of those girls, even in middle school. So I don't know if I've been mature since I was born, but even in middle school, I never wanted to get in a relationship just to say I have a boyfriend. When I look at a relationship, I look at something that's gonna last. I wanted to find my high school sweetheart so bad. I was like, you know what? High school sweethearts are so cool. You know, you get to be with them forever. And my every relationship that I viewed like that, I've always, like, if I'm going to be with somebody, I don't want to be like, oh, this is only temporary. Like, think of it like that. I want to be like, wow, you know, this can last for the rest of my life. I mean, it might have been prematurely said in middle school, but like in high school and stuff like that, I think at the age of 17, 18, that's when you really should start, you know, looking for the one. For me, it is. But I think guys, on the other hand, just think of girls as just, oh, how many girlfriends can I get this year? You know, no, don't look at me like that. I hate when guys look at girls like that in general, and vice versa. Some girls look at guys like that. Like, don't be a player. If you One day you're gonna regret being a player, so just don't be one. Another thing I want to tell plus size women in general is, just because you don't think you're a 10, that guy out there that's gonna love you and you're gonna find one day is gonna think you're beyond a 10. He's gonna think you're like a 100 on a 1 to 10 scale. I've learned that who I think may be ugly may be the gorgeous, most gorgeous person in the world to somebody else. So you really never know. So just because you're ugly, don't say that you won't find somebody, or just because you don't think you look good, somebody may think you look beautiful. Like, I don't always feel like I look the best all the time, but I'm not going to let that get me down and be like, oh, I'm ugly, so I'm not going to find nobody. No. I'll find who I want to find. But that comes to another point. Women, please do not act desperate and go out and look for guys. They will come to you, I promise you. So back to my story. I always pray to God and say, God, just don't find me a boyfriend. I want to find a best friend, somebody that loves me for who I am, inside and out. Don't just send me a guy just because I want a boyfriend. I want something more than just a boyfriend. I don't want just a name attached to a guy. I don't want that. Send me somebody that's going to appreciate me, who I am, inside and out. And I don't want to say I found, but some guy, no names stated in this video, some guy ended up finding me, and we started dating. Now, that relationship kind of started off weird, but it ended up being a 2-year relationship. We were together for 2 years. And the point behind that relationship is, he met me because when he met me, it was, I believe, my senior year of high school. During my junior year, I started a weight loss program. I ended up losing 50 pounds in that year. And he met me when I was at my lowest weight. And throughout that relationship, I had weight gains and weight loss, and I finally reached my heaviest that I've ever been. And he still loved me throughout all of that. And so my point is, although that relationship did not work out for several reasons, it was never because of my weight. He loved me for who I was. And it proves to you that if you just wait, it will happen for you. And I'm not a relationship expert. I've only been with a guy, like one serious relationship, and it's never been about sex for the guy or me. So that's another thing, women. I know some guys are just fascinated with having sex with a plus size woman. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let yourself stoop down to that level just for like 5 minutes of satisfaction. Please don't do that. It's degrading for us plus size women, and it's degrading for yourself. Have more respect for yourself, and the love will follow. Now, that was that relationship. Like, I'm gonna try to speed this up because my time is about to run out. But okay, so I went to Florida recently for an internship. And I guess I had lost weight when I was in Florida, and I came back to Michigan, and everybody was like, "Oh my goodness, you lost weight." I don't know. I did not try to lose weight at all. I don't know how I lost weight because I was still eating. I don't know what it was, but I came back to Florida, and then this is getting to what my mother said. So thank you guys for watching all the way through this. I got back from Florida, and I live in Michigan. And I guess I gained the weight back that I had lost in Florida. I couldn't tell a difference, but I guess everybody else did. So yesterday, there's this guy that I've been talking to. We are not dating, but I met him down in Florida. We're talking, not dating. We've never dated yet. I don't even know if it's going to happen, but whatever. She knows that I like this guy. And she said the most insulting thing to me that I just took in stride with. And she said, because I was texting him, and she was like, he just because he dumped you when you moved from Florida back to Michigan, and he didn't want to talk to you, and now he's talking to you every day, because we talk every single day now. And we used to not talk that way. We just started talking every single day like 2 weeks ago. And so it's getting like more serious, but not serious. But she turns to me while I'm in the kitchen, and he's texting me. As soon as I get a text message, she turns to me and says, "So what do you think he's going to say when he sees that you gained weight since he last saw you?" I didn't know what to do. I just laughed. I laughed it off like, "Are you serious, Mom? Like, you're my mother." So the basic story behind that, don't care what your parents say. Sometimes they mean it in love. Sometimes they're just doing it to be ignorant. I don't know if she meant it in love or being ignorant, but that's not the first time she said stuff like that. She criticizes my weight all the time. It's just who she is. But all I'm saying is, just because somebody calls you fat, just because somebody thinks that you're not going to be lovable because you've gained weight, it's possible. It is possible to find that guy that loves you despite your weight, will be with you, will work with you to lose that weight if that's what you want to do, but be satisfied if that's not what you want to do. So this whole video is about not giving up. I've started my own weight loss personal challenge, which started today. I'm eating more healthier, and I work out twice a day, every day. Twice a day, every day, and eating more healthier. And that's for the satisfaction of me. It might have had a little to do with what she said about me, but don't do it for the guy. Do it for yourself. So that is the end of this video, because it did get a little long. And if you have any comments, questions, please, please, please leave your comments below. If you think what she said was insulting, please let me know below, and we can talk it out, talk about relationships. And if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to me, Stephanieohsolovely on YouTube. And make sure you check out my blog, Glamorous You Beauty Inside and Out, where you can find more tips on being a healthy you. So until next time, guys, take care.